What's up, guys? It's Brian here, coming at you with a different type of video. And there's a little bit of a circumstance behind this. So, I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while. However, circumstances today have led me to this point, and I'm finally going to make this video, and I'll explain what I mean in just a second. I'm over there filming Order 66 Part 2, and it's going really well. If you're following me on Instagram, I finished taking all of the pictures for the film, or so I thought. And today I went to go edit and to start actually doing the edit process, and the very first scene that I filmed was corrupted. So it was only like the last 100 pictures or so, but I have to do a reshoot, and it took me like an hour and a half to figure out exactly what was going on. I thought my computer was broken for a little while. I thought my editing software was just not going to be able to function anymore. So I was a little frustrated about how that all happened so quickly, and now I've edited a couple other scenes, and the rest of them are fine. But that very first scene I have to reshoot, so I'm upset today, and this is why I was motivated to make this video. This is the 2006 Slave 1, or at least most of it. Ever since I got the UCS Slave 1, I haven't really had much of a use for this guy, except for sheer purposes of nostalgia. There's a lot of good pieces in here, however, and I've been wanting to disassemble it for quite a while. Also, this set isn't even complete. Like, up here, this front section is totally rebuilt and redone by me, because at one point I had this in a box, and it just started to fall apart. Like, even up here, there were compartments up here back when the set was new, but then I had to have been like 10 years ago. I rebuilt it to like just make it, yeah, it was definitely 10 years ago. I rebuilt it to make it just better, and not better, just to be complete. And it has some good functions. I love this function with the missile, and little missiles that came out like that. They didn't really do anything, they just kind of stuck there. Love this function down here with the little Technic launcher. However, I think it's time for this set to go. It is time for me to use these pieces for good use. This thing is so dusty. It was on the top of my shelf for so long. I actually kind of dusted it recently, but you can see some dust in there. It's just not having it, and it is time to say goodbye to this set. But so I thought that I would make this a little fun, maybe let you get some enjoyment out of it. I'm going to do a drop test, M&R production style. No, I'm not going to rebuild it, but I think I'm going to drop it just like this, and then we'll see what's left of it. I kind of set up a little bit in my basement. We have some of the bins from the other side of the basement. You never see this side. Watermelon Studios is over on that side, but this is the other side. I kind of set up some bins, so and this box here, which is very conveniently here. This is actually a new shelf that's still in its box. So I have that down here, so that's nice and convenient. So I am going to drop this, and then I will eventually finish disassembling it, use these pieces for other things in the future. So, rest in peace to the 2006 Slave 1. I've had this since before some of you were even born. So, here we go. Wow, that was actually kind of exhilarating. I enjoyed that in some sadistic way. But the bulk of the ship actually remained intact. Oh, just kidding. That wing fell off over there. I don't think too much scattered, because I'm doing this on a carpet. I think that actually helped with the friction of the carpet from pieces like sliding, because like something like this could have just like slid off a table or something. But Boba Fett is still in there. Even though sorry about the glare, my gosh, the balancing winds fell off, but he's still in there, chilling. I'm not going to rebuild this, obviously, but I'm going to do a second drop with just this base. I'm going to maybe clear it, maybe I'll just leave the parts where they are, but I'm going to drop this for a second time. Let's see what happens. Well, that amounted to virtually nothing. Let's do it one more time. well, we at least succeeded in getting Boba Fett out of the cockpit. But man, this thing is built solid. The core of this is awesome. Some of the bottom parts are coming off. Like all of the brown is starting to come apart. This was the only time that it actually really shattered. It went like, it didn't shatter, I mean it scattered. It went like up when it came upwards. I have my phone over here being the slow-mo camera, so hopefully that came out pretty good. But this is still intact in here. Some of the main compartments, if you want to still put Han Solo in there, he can still, my foot's going to be in the shot, sorry. You can see him in there as well. That was gross, but I had to hold up the Slave 1 with something. So, this has been pretty successful. I'm so tempted to just drop it again, but I think I'm going to leave this as is right here. This was a good way for me to let some of my frustrations out on my editing. I'm actually not that upset about it. This was pretty much the easiest scene I could possibly have to reshoot, is the scene that I have to reshoot. So, grr to corrupted files, and I'm going to reshoot. I'm going to clean this up, put it in a bin, and then disassemble this as I need it. So, hope we got some enjoyment out of that. Thanks, guys, for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to stay subscribed. Order 66 is coming real soon. Coming this month. And I have some more videos planned as well, so keep an eye out for those. Thanks for watching. This has been Brian from Watermelon Studios. Peace out, guys.